Well, looky there. There's Dick Clawson, Indiana-Armstrong Builders Association, with us this morning. And our visit is presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Todd. Thanks for having me on board.
I'm glad you're here with us today because you got big doings here coming up this weekend.
Absolutely.
Huh? Yeah.
47th home show.
47 of them.
Yes, sir, and I've been in every one of them, one way or another.
S&T Bank Arena?
S&T Bank Arena this year, yes, sir.
Yeah, the White Township Recreation Complex. And tell me about the format. It's going to be Friday night
We start Friday night, 5 to 9. We're Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 12 to 4.
Yeah, that's plenty of opportunity for folks to come by, and you've got a bunch of people for them to come visit with.
Yes, we've got 48 booths on the inside and 38 exhibitors. We've got a number of booths on the outside, plus this year we've got food trucks. Mm-hmm. If you want to do that, with the concession stand, if you want to come in and have a quick meal and then come and see the home show.
There you go. The arena that they're going to be using is, as you're walking in, the right side?
On the right-hand side, yes, sir. Yeah. What used to be a hockey rink, they've totally taken down all the backer boards out, and it's tennis and volleyball and pickleball, and totally changed it.
All those different things.
Yes, sir.
And home show this weekend.
Home show this weekend. That's exactly right.
Yeah. Now, the home show, of course, is a great opportunity for folks to see what it is that maybe they want to do with their own properties. And the people, the vendors who are there, they really want to talk to you and explain how they can help you.
That's the nice part about it. You can actually do an on-site interview with the various vendors if they're something that you want to buy from them or they are selling, and you can see if you click with them. If you don't, then move on to the next booth and go from there. One thing we do have is that anybody in the home show is registered with the Pennsylvania Attorney General. They have liability insurance, and if they have employees, they have workers' compensation insurance. Everything any good consumer needs to look for.
Yeah, and those are things, with the Indiana-Armstrong Builders Association that you place great stock in, that the people that you work with are reputable people and are people that you can trust to come to your home and really put up a good product.
That's right, and we've got a code of conduct. If anybody has a problem, they can call the office. After the hailstorms we had last year, we had a lot of outside storm chasers that came in, and I'm getting complaints on the roofs are leaking now, and they can't get a hold of those people anymore. They came from Ohio or came from out east and didn't have real good contact information.
Yeah, people that just came in, made their buck, and slipped away.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. Well, you're not going to find those kinds of people at this event coming up this weekend.
That's correct, right.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing exciting this year is it's free admission.
Oh, yeah?
We have 4 sponsors: Ackerson Masonry, Earthcraft, Mervyn Miller Contracting, and Sheasley Electric are taking care of the admission for everybody.
Oh, wow, that's tremendous. Yeah. So when we think about the home show, we think about outdoor projects or indoor projects, and maybe even projects that we hadn't even considered for our homes. That's what makes it so fun for me, is when you go, you get the ideas just by looking at what everybody has in their displays.
Yeah, a lot of times, hey, I never thought about doing it that way, and it makes it nice. Well, with the TVs and videos, you can see a lot of jobs. They'll do before and after pictures and videos of what they've done, and that makes it nice. Very nice to talk to.
I'm going to move this out of the way so I can see you instead of having to look up over that visor like that. When we do go there and we see the videos that they have, but most importantly, when we talk to the people that are there, say you want to build a retaining wall. There are always new materials. There are always new approaches that can help you to do that. And the thing is, with all of these contractors in Indiana, Armstrong County as well, they have the expertise to do it. They go through whatever training is required, and because people who have the manufacturing businesses themselves, they don't want just anybody installing their products. They want people that are going to do it right so that their product is protected and therefore the consumer is protected.
That's exactly right, and there's so many products right now that are manufactured. Right now, a local lumber company has some, you used to get railroad ties and put up. Well, now they've got something that looks like railroad ties, but they're man-made. You never have to paint them. You never have to take care of them, and they're moisture resistant.
Yeah.
And the people go through a training program. Right now there's a new blend of concrete that's out there. And you need to get trained on how to finish it because it's totally different from the old concrete. And it's becoming law that it's the only thing you can use.
Yeah, it's interesting to me as well that with these new materials come all kinds of new options. I think of decks and all of that you used to have to do to maintain a deck, and you could still get treated lumber and put your deck up that way. But there are so many different materials now that make it really a hands-free operation now.
Absolutely, and the new stuff's recycled bags from the grocery store and
Yeah.
plastic like that, which makes it great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Makes it real nice. Yes.
So when we think about the types of products that we're going to see at the home show this year, the categories are just endless, aren't they?
Oh yeah, we've got a solar company. We've got kitchen and bath. A lot of landscaping ideas, gutters, windows, replacement windows. Homes built 40, 45 years ago. Those windows are beyond their life expectancy, and there's some really great quality replacement windows.
Yeah.
You need to have a good person who knows how to take the old windows out and not damage the house and put the new windows in.
Absolutely. You need all of those things. I think of, and you mentioned it a while ago, roofing. Probably there's no aspect of home improvements that has changed more in the last 10 years than roofing materials.
Absolutely, yes. And the warranties. If you get a good metal roofer, you see, go through these subdivisions, a lot of metal roofs are going on. The thing you have to watch out for is to see how thick the metal is and the coating on it, whether if it's chip resistant. And it's the thickness of the metal. The thicker the metal, the stronger it's going to be. We had some issues. Some new roofs were put on last April, and then the hailstorm came and all pockmarked, and it was just thin roofing, and nothing much you can do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, but and obviously, if you're dealing with somebody reputable, you're going to get an absolutely good product. I think the interesting thing for roofing to me is you can get the long sheets of it. You can also get it in a shingle style format too.
That's correct. Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that looks wonderful.
It looks sharp. Very sharp. Yeah.
Really does.
Yes.
That's a beautiful look, and the different colors that are available, the different materials. It's just amazing.
A whole long list of what you want: architectural design, 3-tab design, 2-tab design.
Yeah.
And a lot of thinking and planning, just not throwing up a gray roof and put it on and moving on to the next job. It's and then you soften gutter and fascia, you get the right kind of thickness of gutters and so on.
Yeah. Yeah. All of those things are issues, and thankfully, the people who are there and will be there for the home show are people who can talk to you, and they're your friends and neighbors. So you know that they're going to do a good job because they're protecting their own reputation.
Exactly. They're going to be driving down. Your neighbors are going to see who's doing it, and you're going to see them in church or see them at the library or at the grocery store. So
yeah,
they got to be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So a home show, things that we need to know that we haven't discussed yet.
Well, I heard a rumor that maybe the traveling roadshow from Renda Broadcasting might be there.
I heard that rumor too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think I'm part of that.
Are they going to have the prize wheel? What's going to go on there, sir?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know those things. I go and I blab for a little bit. That's what I do. Somebody else has to spin that wheel, but that wheel will be there.
There you go. You're going to be there Friday. You're going to be there Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good times. So 3 days of the show.
Correct.
The hours again?
Friday's going to be 5 to 9. Saturday's going to be 10 to 7, and Sunday's going to be 12 to 4. Plenty of free parking out at the S&T Bank Arena,
yeah.
And if we happen to have some bad weather, it's undercover and
yeah,
it's well lit and nice and warm.
You got your food trucks. You know what better way to spend?
There you go. Exactly right.
Yeah, good doings there. If you have a project indoors or outdoors, if you're looking for windows, doors, roofs, decks, all of those different things, then they can fix you up.
Absolutely. Kitchen and bath. I mean, there's a lot of changes in the quality of the kitchen and bath materials. And in the last 2 months, those are the number one calls that I've had asking for referrals at the office. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Lighting is a big thing now, too.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah. The lighting options, to me, are incredible. As somebody who's looking for some different lighting options for a couple of rooms at our house, that's an exciting thing.
There you go. And LED lights, a lot of the big things. You should go and see what the light is going to be with the paint. LED lighting has a different reflectivity on the paint than what you normally see. And the room changes color. It's the same paint, but the lights are different. It changes the atmosphere.
Yeah, and that whiter light as opposed to the yellower light that we're so used to, it makes it a whole different feel to the entire room. I think it's warmer.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah, terrific. All right, so home show happening this weekend, S&T Bank Arena.
I thank you for having me on board, and look forward to seeing everybody there
You're going to be a busy man this
Free
week.
admission.
Free admission. How about that? It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com.